What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mike Extra. Actually, let me redo that because I forgot the setting I'm in right now. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. There's a lot going on right now, but I'm excited to be here with y'all. This is my new setup, and it's your boy,
Like extra.
and we are here on.
Secular.
Yeah, you see how I got this? Some of y'all might be familiar with this. I had this as my first podcast setup, and I really wanted to come back to this. That way I could show y'all me making beats. I could freestyle, and I could just do like all sorts of things like sound effects.
Like extra.
You know what I mean? I could also like do the beat with y'all here. Like I wanted to actually show y'all me making the beat, but sometimes that takes away from me being creative and like my creative flow, like worrying about recording all that, or even just going back to remake the beat after I made it. I'd rather just do this with y'all, tell me what y'all think. But like I could do, you know what I'm saying? I could throw them hi-hats in there with that snare, could bring that kick in. Oh. And this is all just gonna be like straight up. I'm not gonna be editing it, making it look perfect, but I'm excited, man. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do the podcast today because I was waiting for this boom arm. Yeah, it was supposed to come. The chair came yesterday. The chair was supposed to come Tuesday, and then the boom arm was supposed to come. The chair came yesterday, but the chair was supposed to come on Tuesday, but it came yesterday surprisingly. The boom arm was supposed to come yesterday, but it came today. And then I made this beat earlier. And I was like, you know what? Let me just do an episode. You know, I've been so consistent. I want to stay consistent. I actually want to give y'all an update. The episode from last week, there was tons of things I didn't like about that episode. I didn't like the color grade. I didn't like the lighting. I don't even think the color of the shirt went good with the tone of my skin just in general. So, yeah, like I'm here to be honest with y'all. Like not everything's going to be perfect. But that's the beauty of life, you know. Things won't be perfect, but I am doing, and I learn as I go. And some of those things that I if I still put it out, it still resonates with some of y'all. So thank y'all. Another thing I didn't like about last week's episode was I got that board. I'm still gonna use the board. I don't have it being used right now because like it could be a little distracting looking at something. I didn't like that I was reading off of it and trying to speak to y'all. So just bear with me, y'all. This is all new, but I do like this setup. This is like a dream come true setup, y'all. Like, I feel like, I mean, look at this. And I got this microphone, and then how I'm able to connect and make sure everything syncs is I have an SM57. Oops, sorry, laptop. For y'all who don't know, an SM57 is a dynamic instrument microphone, but I have it tucked. I have it tucked behind the speaker, so that way I could sync everything. How are y'all doing though? This is fire. I'm excited. I don't even know how this is gonna look on Spotify or sound on Spotify or whatever, just the audio, but it's fire. Like we working, you know what I mean? How y'all doing? How's your week been? How's your mental? How's your emotional? Please share with me. Some of y'all do be sharing with me, and I'm really grateful for that. I'm just got a lot going on. I forgot to turn off the big monitor. I got the monitor up there going on. But I'm gonna focus on looking at y'all. I really don't have no pre-planned topic, y'all. But whatever, you know, we're here. This is fun. I'm definitely gonna freestyle. I'm hyped to freestyle. My week, this is like I said, this is an audio vintage journal. My week's been good. A little overwhelming with this hip hop beef going on right now. Kendrick just dropping non-stop records. That's been overwhelming. Drake dropping a fire record with a video has been overwhelming. All the theories going on online has been overwhelming. So that's been making my week a little overwhelming. But besides that, had a great week. Had some really good time with God this week. Had a fire poke bowl with my mans on Wednesday. Shout out to Brock. Brock, I know you listen to this. I love you, bro. Poke Moke in Cherry Creek. If you are in Denver and you want a poke bowl, Poke Moke in Cherry Creek. Like, it's like they don't even have pre-made bowls. You build your own bowl. And they got mad options to add into the bowl. And like, yeah, maybe I should probably add the drums. My bad, y'all. But Poke Moke, check it out. Like, y'all know I'm pescatarian, so all I eat is fish and vegetables. And I've actually brought back dairy. I've been doing eggs for some protein and milk, because I'll be liking to have some milk and cookies. So yeah, but week with God's been good. What I've been, if y'all know, some of y'all know, I hold on, y'all, because I feel like the beat is just a little too loud for me. There we go. I don't know if that's gonna really affect how y'all hear it, but it's affecting how I hear it, which is all that matters. Yeah, so I don't know if y'all been telling me, I've been facing a lot of emotions, facing a lot of thoughts. This past week, what I've been practicing doing is writing down those emotions, writing down those thoughts, and bringing it to God. I don't know if I told you this already, but this has been mad powerful, because I feel like God's helping me face these emotions, think about them. Like when I have them on the spot, I write it down. And then every day when I pray and talk to God, I bring them to him and say, hey, God, this is what I'm thinking. It's almost like a confession. God, this is what I'm thinking right now. This is what I'm feeling about myself. What do you say about me? And, God, he reminds you like, yo, that's not it, man. And it's been so crazy for me, because lately, like, some of the things I write down is like, I've been feeling lonely. I've been feeling lost. And then I had this like reflection, like, yeah, I feel lonely. Yeah, I feel lost, because God's working on me and I'm not doing the things I normally always do, the things I run to and go to. So it's like the familiar, it hasn't been around. So I feel lost, but it's also shown me like, yo, nah, bro, you growing. So that's been helpful. I encourage y'all to do that. Write down your thoughts. Getting some good feedback too from some friends on these shows. Like someone told me the last episode, like the title and the font on the thumbnail, it didn't match what I was like. They thought they were gonna get more of that in the episode and they didn't. And it was funny that I said that, because I was like, like me doing that thumbnail was like me just trying to do what they say you should do, and like I'm just tired of it, y'all. Like I really just want to create. If y'all seen, I've been putting up me making beats. I made this beat today. How me getting back to making beats was kind of like that, like when I was writing down my thoughts and emotions. And when I was in church last Sunday, Brock and Molly's Brock's wife, for y'all who don't know, they introduced me to this couple that was sitting behind us, and it was this lady from Indonesia, and she was just telling me about like all the powerful things God is doing over there with the church or whatever. And she was saying, what brought the people in is the music. And I feel like God spoke to me with that. And it's like, bro, like, how many more times I got to remind you, like, music is your thing, bro. This is what I gave to you as a child, and you've always stuck with it. And like, I need you to bring that back and get focused on that. Yeah, I just dropped a project last month, 30 beats or whatever, but like, I like making beats and doing these videos and stuff. It's fun. Like, I just don't want to worry about like what I need to do to get people to look at my stuff, like my stuff. I ain't worry about that. God to take care of that. But like, I'm having fun. Yeah, like this is, you know what I mean? Like, it's fun. So I'm just here. I ate good today. I had got some a shrimp lo mein combo plate from the Great Wall on Colfax for my people out here in Denver. That Chinese restaurant is actually, they're from Brooklyn. So yeah, I had that. It tastes a little off. Maybe it's just because I haven't had Chinese food in a while. I had that. Went to church today. Got to speak to my grandmother today. I love my grandmother to death. Spoke to my aunt. Spoke to my mom for a little bit. Funny thing about me speaking to my mom was with my nephew Nick, and she's like, "Are you gonna do the podcast today?" And I was like, Mom, I might not do it. I've been consistent. Maybe I might just chill. But I'm actually waiting on this thing from Amazon. And then my nephew goes in the back, "Oh, the boom arm, you're gonna get it today." And I'm like, "What you mean the boom arm? I'm gonna get it today?" And I forgot that like my family, me, my sister Cindy, pretty much just me, my sister Cindy, and my nephews, I use my sister's Amazon account, and obviously my nephew, he be ordering things or whatever, so he saw that. And he was like, I thought mom was buying it for Ethan or whatever. And then I saw the address, and you got your chair yesterday, and then you're gonna get your boom arm today. I was like, yo, you all up in my business? Get up out of here. But that's my little man, Nick. I love you, boy. God bless you. Yeah. So how I'm making this all happen, this is why I have headphones on. That way I could do all this at the same time. Take that kick out. Actually, I took the snare out. Now I took the kick out. Yeah, I wanted to show y'all me making the beat, but I just feel like that sometimes is too much. That's why you see the video last night I put up is me just playing the beat. The video I put up with that me making the beat was me just trying to get the setup, kind of like incorporating this back in. I didn't like the lighting, and I really like the lighting now. If y'all seen that video I put up last night, I love the lighting. I'm always focusing on lighting, trying to get better. Everyone's like, yo, your stuff look good. I'm like, yeah, bro, but it could look so much better. So I watch a lot of videos and stuff on lighting and lighting techniques. And like I have the lantern, the aperture lantern, but I feel like it was just giving too much light. I needed more directional light. That way it could just be more of a moody scene. And yeah. So the lantern comes with a skirt, which is like this thing you could put around. I know I'm looking up or whatever, but the lantern, it comes with a skirt, and you could put it around and kind of like guide where you want the light going. And it kind of giving me this light, and I really, really like it. And I'm not using a backlight no more. So just learning things on really how to make it a little more moody, and not like, yeah, I want good lighting, but on me, and I want the rest of the scene to look a little, you know, whatever. If I'm looking up, y'all, it's because I'm looking at the reference monitor because I'm talking about lighting. Take that hi-hat out. But yeah, I this is just me trying to stay consistent, stay on it. I'm not really talking about much, just giving y'all an update. Like I said, I was overwhelmed, but you know, God is good. God, when I see God, he calms me. Work's been good this week. That's all I really got. I did want there's an episode I want to do on culture, but like I don't want to be too like, I don't know. Like sometimes you be like too prepared, or like too like, you know, and I feel like sometimes that could be ingenuine, you know? So like if I'm just thinking out loud and talking to y'all directly, don't overthink things. Don't try to be too prepared to have everything perfect, because then it can come off a little ingenuine. You know, like I be seeing all these videos on Instagram and social media, and it's just like overproduced. It's overdone. Yeah, it looks fire, it looks great. You get views, you get likes, or whatever it is. But it's like, it's not genuine. You're trying to fit the same template that everyone else is doing instead of just speaking from your heart. And I feel like nowadays, a lot of people don't be genuine or speaking from the heart. They're like trying to see what everyone else is doing and copying that. And it's like, how are you carving out your own lane? You know, I'm trying to carve out my own lane. So I've been doing this for years though. This is just like me on steroids now. Those who know. Excuse me. But yeah, I kind of like my fit today. The fit fits the vibe, man. The green with the green, the monochromatic green. Got the all white Air Forces on. You know what I'm saying? I like this. I'm chilling right now. This is your boy. Like extra. Chilling. You know what I mean? This is sekular headquarters. I'm so grateful, God. This is everything I ever prayed for. I own it all. I don't owe nobody money. No one getting splits on the back end. So should have probably got some water, but whatever. So yeah, I just wanted to stay on top of this, share with y'all, let y'all know how my week was been. Go get a poke bowl, no matter where you at. They're so good, poke bowls. Oh my gosh. Yeah, maybe this is probably why I should have some topics, because now I'm just like everywhere. The only thing is like, so when I think about like the Let's Meet show, which by the way, the Let's Meet show, I don't really know what's going on with the Let's Meet show. My heart doesn't feel like it's there. Like my heart feels like it's here. This is something I could talk to you about. My boy Brock, I'm gonna talk about Brock a lot because we're rebuilding our friendship, our brotherhood. Brock is my brother in Christ. I met Brock through church, and we're trying to like have true covenant and friendship and build, and you know, so you're gonna be hearing me talk a lot about Brock because I'm gonna be spending almost every week with Brock. But Brock has sent me something from long story short, it's about like living in your true identity. And I've just been really like diving into that this week, like figuring out my true identity. And I feel like God led me to this. Like, this is how you got this set up. Back to the music. The music is my true identity, making beats. I love making simple beats. A lot of things be overproduced, or people be People be overthinking like their beats and stuff. And like for me, I like just finding a sound, flipping it, and adding drums. You know what I mean? And that's it. That's all you really need. Like, ain't no reason to be overthinking it. That can just like take away the whole vibe. Like, it's almost like me back to saying doing versus viewing, or just creating. Just create. You know what I mean? Like, and really dig into who you feel you truly are and who God has designed you to be. And for me, that's this. So I guess that's like the topic of this episode is get back to yourself. Don't believe who people say you are, or how your family might view you, your friends might view you. How do you view you? How do you feel God views you? Dig into that. That's where you need to be. That's where you need to be right now. Who you feel you are, who God says you are. Not with your friends, with the world, none of that. It's about who you say you are and who God says you are. Because that's how you're going to live a fulfilled life, full of joy. Like, I've been so hyped making these beats. I lost sleep, though. That Thursday night, I went to sleep late. Friday night, I went to sleep late because this whole beef. I got to stop paying attention to this beef, because at the end of the day with this beef, like, everyone's going to have an opinion. And it's just great music at the end of the day that we're getting. Yeah, like that song Drake put out, Family Matters, the video is just, I can't believe he did all that in a short amount of time with a fire video. The 3 beats. Yeah, it's just a fire record. And I mean, Kendrick's killing it too. Not to say that Drake outdid Kendrick. Kendrick is going ham, but it's just been having me so overwhelmed, being up late, listening to what people's input is on it. And it's like, none of that matters. You know, we're just getting great music out of it. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. Like I said, this one ain't perfect. This is just me staying on it. I definitely, it's nice out today. It's like 75, feels like 80 in Denver. I want to go out for a walk before I edit this. But I'm hyped. I'm definitely hyped, y'all. This, I could see a lot of things coming out of this with just growth for me. Not like things like that, but I could see growth coming out of me from this. I'm back to cooking up, which I love cooking up, man. I love beats. And I love my beats. You know, like, that's powerful. I love my beats. I don't be listening to much music or like what's going on, because then it takes away from what I like to do. And like this, you hear this right here? Like, watch. If I take the drums out, you hear that? Like, dum, 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 dum. And you bring this, hey,
like extra.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out, one thing I am trying to figure out, like yesterday I had this video where I had the camera vertical so that way I can get a better view of this. And I might have to just move back and forth. It don't really matter, because it was easy to get this set up instead of the vertical. But if I could somehow figure out, like, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Maybe I just might have to do the verticals for those beats, or I might just make one beat a week, because I work a lot, and I don't mind working a lot, y'all. Like, it really does not bother me. But this week, trying to like work as much as I work and get the whole reset up and the vertical and the beats, and it took a toll on me. Like, I was dead. So maybe if I just make a beat and do this and stick with this, at least I'm still making beats. I'm still giving y'all the extra pod, and I'm staying consistent weekly. Like, I remember when I first said I was doing the extra pod, I was like, I'm gonna, it's gonna be like every other week. And then that way I can do the Let's Meet show one weekend and then have a weekend to myself. And it's like, I like this. This is what we doing right now. We doing the extra pod, staying consistent, incorporating more things into it. So, you know, let me get a little for that. You know what I mean? I need to get an applause in here. You know, a little clap. That's easy though. But shout out to everyone doing things, man. Shout out to people creating. Shout out to people who are struggling. It's only gonna make you stronger. Shout out to everyone following their dreams and their passions and not worrying about what people think, what the world thinks, what the world's telling us to do. Make yourself and God happy. We gotta stop looking for validation. And I'm saying this because I am guilty of this. We gotta stop looking for that validation from people, man. It's not what it is. It's not what it is. I don't want to make this one too long. What's crazy about episodes is you really get in depth when it be long. I don't have a Bible verse for today either. God forgive me. Not God forgive me. I don't mean that. I didn't do anything wrong, but I like to share the word. I feel like it's powerful to share the word. But at least I'm just sharing with y'all how God's moving in my life. God's helping me take a step back and focus on like, hey, Papa, this is what I've made you to do. This is what I've designed you to do. Dive into that. You know, stop worrying about all the externals. And let's just make some beats. Let's talk to the people who love you and support you. I'm thankful for those who do. And, you know, pray just more people come along the way to support it. If not, I'm gonna be good. I'm doing what I love. So, yeah. And if y'all want to know how I made this beat, let me take it all out, right? So I started with the sound. I had the sound. I was like, well, it was it was a sample. I was trying to wonder if I could play it for y'all. So another side, let me do what I'm doing because I'll be everywhere. So I had the sample, I flipped it, I got this out of it. Cool, right? And then I came up with the hi-hats and the snare. You know what I mean? Which is cool if you're listening to this. You don't get to see it, but you get to hear what I'm talking about. And then the kick, I had a different kick variation, but I feel like I was doing too much. So then I came up with this. Just simple. Yeah, fire. And then you already know when you add in that
Mic extra.
it ties it in. It's like the glue. It's like, y'all, that's a mic record, you know what I mean? And then when you hear that,
Sekular.
you already know. So another thing I want to do, tell me if I'm doing too much, y'all, but I think it'd be easier for me and I could just do this one night a week. I want to stream, which is kind of like, this ties into the setup too, because I feel like if I streamed, right? Hear me out. If I streamed, I could show y'all the whole process of me making a beat, and sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes, you know, I find a sound, I don't like the sound, or I flip the sound 2 different ways, or just to show y'all the process. I don't really care. Like sometimes y'all see, I'll take loops, like percussion loops, pitch them down, take things in and out of it, and like it's really like I don't try to overthink beats. Like, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, I made everything from like all that stuff is out of here. Like this beat is just, it's just like 4 sounds. It's literally, look, it's the sound, it's the hats, it's the snare, and it's the kick. Easy. And I think this beat sound fire. I don't really care what y'all think. I think this beat is fire. So I would like to show y'all the process of how I do that. And with me streaming is I could record it and then afterwards I could chop it up and make clips. So let me know what y'all think about that. If y'all think y'all should do it, if y'all would tune into that. But yeah. So I'm at 25, which is probably a little bit less than that because, you know, some other things. But like I said, I'm a freestyle for y'all. It's your boy.
Mic extra.
We're on.
Sekular.
And this is an extra pod. So let me see what I'm feeling. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta stop it now. Bad habits, I had to drop it down. Now I'm feeling poppin' now. I mean poppin' now. Had to wash them down. And I ain't even think about the clowns. A lot of y'all got a lot of frowns. You need to turn it around. Get a little joy. It's the young boy. I ain't no little toy. Yeah, I'm a little dusty. But I'm not rusty. You're shorty crusty. I'm trying to watch what I say too, cause I don't want to say foul things. You know, I'm trying to be a righteous man of God. You know, so I'm gonna be working on it though. Y'all gonna see more freestyles. Yeah. Follow your life passion. Get a lot of action. Have some compassion. Do the math, do the fractions. And I ain't acting, I'm real. You know the deal. Tell me how you feel. Don't pop the pill. Don't do the drill. Just do the It's fun, you know what I mean? But I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I said thank y'all for tuning in. Thanks for bearing with me. This is the first, like, I don't really know how this was gonna turn out, the final product. But let me know what y'all think if you do tune in. It's Sunday. I think it's like, it's today's Cinco de Mayo. I'm so tuned out from the world. Like, it's not even, I got Chinese food today when I probably should have got tacos. I don't drink. So, but it is, I don't even know what time it is. It's 5:26 Mountain Time. So I'll wrap this up, take a walk, edit. The editing be mad quick now. Like, I don't really be overthinking the editing. Like, I'm not trying to do those little chops like I used to do and all that stuff. Really, I just color grade it. Then, excuse me, y'all. See? That's why I need to drink more water. Thankful I stopped smoking. Stay hydrated. But color grade it. Color grade is really all I do. And then I do the little zoom in where you zoom into me and then zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. Once I get that done, I just make like 3 clips for social media. And simple. Keep it simple, y'all. Don't overthink it. Stop trying to be a perfectionist. You're never going to be perfect. You know what I mean? Mother's Day is coming up. Call your mothers if your mother's around. If she's not, say a prayer to your mother in heaven. Stay up. Stay positive. Love yourself. Focus on who you are, who God says you are. If you're not sure of what that is, I encourage you to do that this week. And thank you for giving me time. I know this was a random episode, but this was episode 4 of A XTRA POD with your boy,
Like extra.
here on.
Sekular.
I love y'all. God bless y'all. 1. I say 1, but throw up a 2. And if I'm doing the weird stuff at the end, it's because I'm trying to get a thumbnail. So, I don't think my eyes was level the whole episode, but whatever, y'all. Bye.